Hey, baby. Mm-mm. Hi. Yeah, I'm just playing RimWorld again. I know. I thought I was done with it too, but YouTube kept pushing me recommended videos about it again, and they sucked me back in. How are you doing? That was a pretty long call you were on. Is everything okay? Hey, what's wrong? Baby, what did they say? Are you serious? I can't believe they would say that. Actually, no. I can completely believe they would say that, because they're always saying shit like that. I'm so sorry you have to put up with that shit. It's not enough that they call during the holidays and try to make you feel like crap. They have to lay it on thick afterward, too. I mean, maybe if they took a few seconds to think about why you didn't feel comfortable spending the holidays with them instead of thinking up new ways to try and make you feel bad about it, they'd see some opportunities for growth. But then again, I guess that would involve a level of introspection that doesn't play well with their need to be right about everything. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm just so sick of the way that they talk to you. Families don't have to agree on everything. I mean, I sure as hell don't with mine. But they are actively and purposely hurting you. Baby, you had every right to put up that boundary. And to say that you didn't want to spend this year's holidays in a situation that was going to make you uncomfortable, that was going to make you be someone else. That's not wrong. That's not selfish. That's healthy. You weren't asking anything of them. You weren't screaming at them, starting a fight. You laid out reasonable terms for what they need to do to meet you in the middle on this. And they didn't. And they resorted to their passive-aggressive, and in some cases just outright aggressive, insults and guilt-tripping. And you decided not to play ball with it this year. And that's not a bad thing. They don't get to tell you that it was. They don't deserve any power over you. And I know it's complicated because it's family. And there's a lifetime of memories there, and there's a sense of obligation there. Of course there is. But there's also a line. And it's a line that we've all got to draw for ourselves. And it's a line that other people don't get to decide for you. There's a big difference between being kind and reaching a certain level of compromise. We all do some things that we don't really want to do because it makes something easier. But there's a big difference between that and being walked all over for someone else's benefit. I'm not saying, you just throw your hands up at the slightest inconvenience and alienate people on a whim. But when someone shows consistent, willful behavior that hurts you and makes you feel uncomfortable and less than, There is nothing wrong with needing distance from that. It doesn't matter if they're family or friends or anyone. It doesn't matter. Especially when you've told them how that makes you feel and they ignore that. And that distance doesn't have to be permanent. It doesn't mean you don't still care about those people. It's about setting up boundaries for yourself for the sake of your well-being. Your feelings are not less than theirs. They're not less valid. They're not less important. They're not less deeply felt. And someone who tries to make you feel like they are isn't respecting your well-being or your autonomy for that matter. They are more concerned with what it means to them because you've expressed how it feels to you and they're disregarding that. You deserve to have whatever holidays you want. You deserve to have whatever life you want. This doesn't just apply to the holidays. I mean, they talk down to you year round. I tend to keep a lot of my snap judgments about this stuff to myself because a lot of it would be a lot less patient than you've been. And the last thing you need is me telling you what to do in one ear while they're telling you what to do in the other. I don't get to tell you how to live your life any more than they do. But I'm not going to sit here and watch quietly as they try to make you feel bad for setting a completely reasonable boundary. That was your decision to make, and you made it, and you're allowed to stand by it. You're not responsible for their bad reaction. They are. The only person whose feelings you can control is yourself. And if you spend your life trying to navigate around how you think they're gonna feel, or trying to avoid having them feel some kind of way that you don't want them to feel, it's a losing battle. Because you don't have any control over that. All that does is break down that relationship over time, because the whole thing ends up being built on a facade. Your actions and reactions aren't genuine because you're trying to premeditate how they're going to feel about something. So you change yourself to fit that outcome. And what you end up with when you do that is a relationship where they don't even know the real you, because you feel like you have to be someone else to keep their emotions intact. And that's not comfortable for you. It's not fair to you. It's not even fair to them. You have the right to be you and to express what that feels like and make decisions based on that without being guilted about it. I'm sorry that they talk to you like this and that you have to deal with this shit. It's not fair. And I wish I could do more about it. If there's anything I can do to make this easier, or to at least feel a little better, just tell me. I'm always here for you if you need me, whatever form that takes. I can't tell you how to feel about any of this, but I hope that you know that you didn't do anything wrong. And I hope that that at least makes it feel a little bit better. Stuff like this is never gonna be easy, even when you do the right thing. Feelings are volatile and complicated. I don't want you to feel guilty because you didn't do anything wrong. But that doesn't mean you're bad in a different way if you do feel that either. You're an empathetic person and you care deep. That's not bad. They're expressing that they're upset with the decision you made. And even though that's a decision you can and should stand behind, that doesn't just erase your feelings about their feelings. And that's okay. That part takes more time. For now, it's enough to know that you made a decision that was for the benefit of your mental health and for your comfort and for your happiness. And for whatever it's worth, I'm really glad you made that decision. Because you deserve to put yourself first and show yourself the care that you're always giving to other people. Come here. I love you. What can I do to help? What'll make this day a little better? Okay. Then let's do that.